Hi, my name is Jason, and I have a problem. I am exceedingly good at being incredibly negative, and I want to change that. I think one of the reasons that I get so negative is because I have things that I want to do, and I am really good at finding excuses not to do them. So I'm going to try to stop that in a prolonged way today. I'm going to try to start making little vlogs, and I'm going to try to make them as quickly and as nastily as possible. One of the things that has been stopping me from publishing a blog or making movies for myself or for my job lately has been too many ideas and not enough software to do the thing that I want, or not enough time to dive into doing all the editing things that I need to do. So I'm going to stop that. I'm going to be recording on my cell phone with no special mic, no special equipment, and just editing right on my cell phone. I hope that it will work, and I hope it'll help me not grow into a cranky old man that never does anything with his life. And we're going to start by going for a run. Actually, we're going to start by doing chores. Okay, 40 minutes until the washing is done, so let's go. It's cold. There's this like nature trail or something here on this road where I always go running, and they were working on it last year, and I walked down it a little ways, but it looks like they've finished work on it, or they at least put down some sawdust or something. I do want to go running down it, but it was raining all night, and this is a road made of slippery old wood, so today is not that day. Keep running. Okay, so people who aren't my friends don't know this, but 2 years ago, me and a business partner, a friend of mine, started an English conversation school where we live in this town called Moriya in Japan. And we teach kids and adults, and we teach people who want to be able to speak English for just daily conversation, and people who need to use English for work, and so on. Anyway, we teach people how to speak English. And our target was always 80 students. After the first year, we had 60, and 60 wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. You know, from 0 to 60 in a year is not bad. I just have high expectations. And the hope was that we would keep growing at that rate, and we would be to or past our goal at the second year. But it's the second year now, and we are not at 80. I don't quite know where we are. I'm sort of afraid to look at the numbers, but I think we might be almost 70. And not terribly happy about that. We have a lot of ideas for the business, except we don't draft very well. Either we keep projects on hold because we don't have enough time to start them properly, or we give up on projects because they cost too much work for us, and they don't feel as good as we want them to feel. And I should know better, because I love reading about artists and you know, creators and stuff that I like, and like invariably in their stories they always say, you know, get started. The experience will make you good later. You know, this is nobody's ever said this directly, but it seems like you can't think your way to greatness. You can't think your way to expertise. You have to let your brain do the wiring itself, and your brain only responds to experience, not thoughts. So that's one of the reasons that I'm starting this little crappy blog, because I like making videos, I like watching YouTube, and I like diaries. I like the idea of diaries and stuff. And YouTube is kind of a new form of diary, thanks to like really cheap cell phone technology. But I'm not doing it. And even though I have the tools, this guy, even though I have the setting, I live in Japan, in not too bad a place. So I'm just gonna start. And I think it will have a positive effect on my business. I think it will help me get things moving that get people in the door of our school to take lessons. And I think this crappy vlog will somehow help me reach my goals. Wish me luck. .56 kilometers at 6 minute 13 second pace. Run number 1, vlog number 1, done.